Recorded. Hey guys, it's Mr. McQuaid here with Miss Marla. Miss Marla is a instructor and black belt at our school in Cinnaminson. And I just had a couple questions for you, Miss Marla. So the first one being, were you hesitant about your online training and why?
Well, I've never taken online classes. So, being my age, that wasn't something that we did or do. So I wasn't sure how it was going to work and wasn't sure about like how the interaction was going to happen, because the only thing I was familiar with was like FaceTime, and it wasn't always very reliable.
Right.
So I wasn't sure what app we were going to use for that.
Yeah.
So that was my only concern, was how the interaction would be, because obviously learning something like karate or really anything, you need to interact with your instructors and some of the other students too.
Sure. Yeah. No, absolutely. Great question, or sorry, great answer. And well, obviously good question. Why did you first start with action karate, and what are the things that we implemented when you came into the program that you think helped?
Well, I started, I guess, when did you guys open? 2013?
Yeah, at the end of 2012, beginning 2013.
Yeah, so I started like right when you guys kind of opened, and so 2013, 2012. One of the things I did like is that what's included with your membership is you can come to as many classes as you want to.
Sure.
And it leaves you a lot of flexibility. Your times are flexible. Like it's not 8:15 every single night.
Right.
So, if people can come earlier, then if you have like the 6:50 class or whatever, it makes it a lot easier when you have a variety of times. Excuse me, let me shut the door. My birds are squawking.
No worries.
Sorry, the wind opened the door. I had it shut.
Oh, no worries. So you were saying the variation in times was
class times, yeah, and I could come to as many classes, and then you guys also offer your program with the black belt leadership, where it gets more involved. Like my daughter actually started, Joanna, but then she's not a very physical person, so she was just like, I have to sweat too much, so I don't want to go to karate.
Right.
I had a black belt in another style, and I thought, hey, what the heck? This is the style that I'm familiar with, and I like this style because it's a more, to me, it's a more usable style in reality, in a real situation, in real time, for self-defense.
Yeah, for sure. Great answers. So you said you started with you started off at action because your daughter did it first, and then you trained before, and you thought, you appreciate the variety. So what were the results of you starting your training? Are you happy about that now that you started?
Oh, absolutely. I've made some great friends, like the other instructors, especially you, Mr. Brenner and Miss Franny. I met some amazing people. Back teaching again, and I feel like it's kind of completed my life, and it's part of my journey.
Absolutely. I know we're really happy that you guys that you and your family are a part of our team, and we really appreciate having you around. And it's always nice to see Sensei Art and hang out with him. But you guys are always smiling and just you guys always bring some positivity to the table. So we've always really appreciated that about you and your family.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely. What would you say to someone who's on the fence about online training?
For online training or karate in general?
How about we do both? Let's do karate in general first and then online training.
So I know a lot of times I've talked to some adults that would come in there that would be like, oh, well, I'm like, listen, try it out.
Yeah.
If it's not, give it 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it takes. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Because, let's face it, it's not for everybody.
Right.
The thing is it's not like a gym where you go there, okay, I do a treadmill, I do a bicycle, then I lift weights, then I do this, and then I come back and I do the treadmill and I do the bicycle. It's a variety. You never know what kind of workout you're going to get. Each week could be a different workout, which is fabulous. So by the end of the week, you can't walk, but whatever. But I think it's a great way to really mix up your training. If you're somebody that's, want to get in shape, this is definitely the way to get in shape. And I notice a lot of the adults that do join, probably within the first, I would say like 4 months, they drop about 10 to 15 pounds.
Right.
And I think it's a very fun way to get back into shape or into shape in general.
Yeah, that's a great answer. How about for online training in particular? I know there's also a workout portion to that, so some of your answers might overlap in terms of getting in shape. But what about the people who are specifically on the fence about online?
Well, the online training, what I like is you guys do videos ahead of time.
Yeah.
So like with short three, you guys have the videos that we can watch. Gosh, you have the videos that we can watch and learn from that. And then once we do that in the classes, you go over it in more detail.
Right.
I mean, your videos are very detailed, so that's good. I mean, having learned short three before and relearning it's nice because it's breaking it back down.
Right.
One of the things that I would like, if you would name the self-defense techniques as we go through them, I would love to have that. I mean, even just for myself,
Right.
because I don't know that everybody realizes what a kata truly is.
Yeah.
That how especially short three, and when you get up into the higher ones, how it blends the self-defense techniques together. It also shows how Kempo has a lot of blending with the different techniques, where you can move from one into another, which is one of the reasons I feel the style is versatile.
Yeah, it's great. Awesome. That was a really good answer, Miss Marla. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come and chat with us, and I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for asking me. I appreciate that you asked me. Sorry
Of
about
course.
my beard.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to close the recording. Bye, guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Thank you.